and welcome. This is Gigi, and this will be a monthly tarot reading for my Gemini for November 2019. And if you'd like to book me for a private reading, the information below the video. You should know that before recording your reading, I always meditate and ask Spirit for guidance. And so let's see what Spirit has to say for you, my Gemini, in November 2019. So we have here the Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. You're going to make a decision and it's going to be final. Final decision for my Gemini. You may feel that someone is trying to take your position in something related, something like personal, something really personal that is very important to you. Maybe there was some planning that happened there. King of Pentacles in the reverse. You could have missed some type of business agreement. You missed an opportunity to increase your power and increase your worth. Okay, you made some type of decision and now you're just coming in terms with it. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So you made some type of decision. We don't see how it's going to go yet, but you know, okay? I feel that there's some things, some type of agreement or some connection, some relationship that you have built with some people where you have absolutely not gained anything out of it, and that you enter for the purpose of just, not gaining as, well, we're not gaining, yeah. Learning something or maybe building something. You have entered you have entered a lot of relationship or a lot of connection and wanting and desiring of that, and it's just things did not turn out the way you wanted, but there's gonna be some change of events. I'm not sure exactly what happened. The Devil, the Tower, and the Eight of Swords. Maybe someone was hiding their true self. Maybe I do see that you got into some type of relationship with someone. Or business agreement. It could be that you made some deal with people that now you're like doubting, where you're just like, you're not thinking that, they're legit. There's some issues coming on that subject for you, and involve the people that you got involved. Who have you been spending time with? Who are those people? Some of them were not assessed properly. Maybe you made, or some of them were deceiving you. Okay. And while it just was really, you may feel that it was unexpected, but like here, Spirit is showing me signs like red flags that you just absolutely ignored. Absolutely ignore, because the King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Tower, I feel like you did not seek any advice. You did not really went for a quick review, like something responsible. You were not responsible, or maybe someone hasn't been responsible over you. Okay, this is a general reading, so let me know how this resonates. But I feel that whatever the case may be at this moment, some of you may find that you're not in an ideal position, that you are within yourself. I see that you're very strong, but in terms of the energy surrounding you, it's kind of like it's like, there's some people that are just, they're gonna bring you trouble. Maybe you got trouble because of them. That could be in the past, but it's just unexpected. See, because now I think you could tell where you made that mistake. Where were you weak, or just easily manipulated? Is there some manipulation? The devil is just really is someone, like there's some amount of control behind that. I see maybe someone was trying to control you. Maybe someone made some type of promises or some statement that involves you and got you into an emotional connection. I don't want to say emotional connection yet, but there's some type of entrapment here. It was definitely passionate as physical. Um, but the truth is, you were giving something like the test. Some of you, some of my Gemini were tested. Like you were giving something very precious, very valuable before you entangle yourself or you got in trouble, and you just didn't really wanted it. You didn't look into it. You absolutely put it aside. So maybe you initially were interested in someone, or someone was interested in you, and for some reason you didn't really go any further than that. However, there's someone else who really contacted you, like someone who really wanted to communicate with you. You got a lot of fire there, where because communication is how you're going to really get with a Gemini, right? You talk to them. If you don't talk, well, then Gemini is not going to really be into you. They like to talk. So here I feel that there is a lot of um, long phone calls, communication, long conversations with some key people that came closer to you, but now you realize that that they brought you a lot of trouble, or they're bringing you, or they will bring you some trouble, some in terms of money. Okay, I feel that you're going to be aware that you have a lot to learn, or you have learned a lot, or you will learn a lot. I think that you will learn a lot, because there's something that you have learned that you did not know in the beginning for some of my Gemini, that's going to allow you to see someone else very differently. Someone that you made some assumptions. It could be at work. Maybe you disregarded someone, or you just did not want to really give them any mind. And then you for some reason you went deeper, or there was some type of moment where you understood a little bit where they were coming from. But there's someone that you may want to talk that doesn't want to talk to you. Queen of Swords is in the reverse, looking at the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to be very persistent, or there's someone who's going to be persistent in wanting to talk to you. But the communication is really inexistent right now. One of you don't want to talk to each other and really do not want to talk. And the other one wants to learn, wants to see, but also, if there's something that has to do with someone that is in foreign place or a foreigner, because I do see like a foreign place, or or a foreigner, there's a lot of things that is oblivious to you. You need to ask someone. And that could be the person. It could be someone that missed opportunity, or that person had some type of key for you in your destiny, in your life, and that just is missed right now. The Chariot is in reverse. And you're not even thinking about that either. It's just, boy, there's some lesson that you have learned. Some of my Gemini are learning some deep, deep lesson. I mean, here I see that. things did not turn out your way in some area of your life. And you're a little shook by that. You may be doing well in some other areas, but there's something about your reputation that you feel has been kind of like, or the way people see you, or it could be vice versa. It could be how you see people. Because there is some deception here. There's also a lack of understanding, but I feel here that some of my Gemini are normally very curious about other people. Now it's just like you have, I don't know who spoke to you. Maybe there's someone, but you have been showing like a very judgmental outlook on someone. Could be that Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, sometimes she looks a little detached, but it's, first of all, there's a lot of shyness behind that. And also, like, just if they saw you doing something that you're not supposed to do, Queen of Swords, then they're not going to be faking like, oh yeah, they're just going to avoid you completely, like the pledge. Because they don't want to tell you and be into that small conversation. Here, someone doesn't want to get into no conversation at all. I see like there's a Scorpio energy. It says Scorpio here. A lot of time wasted. You're trying to learn something, or maybe you went to school or you took some classes. The timing is not right. You're investing in growth and growing yourself, improving yourself. It's just the timing is not right because it's pushing you to like, there's some situation that has to be talked about. You need to have a conversation. I know someone doesn't want to talk, but because I feel like there's someone who's hiding their true feelings. Like, I have is here the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Someone has been working really hard in hiding their feelings. But Gemini, they are not showing you how they really feel about you. Oh, I see. The Emperor came out twice. Like, this is really like someone, it's like either you, my Gemini, are very like, your person is very feminine, if it's a woman, or if it's a man, very masculine. So like a man, or a woman. You really have your eye on someone who's really does that for you. I mean, I see that one of the reason is security. First of all, that person seems to be very independent. It's like they are kind of like on work. They have their own business. And they're kind of in their bliss right now. There were some times that they still have to, they're still like, the financial situation is not secure, but it's strong, okay? So I don't know what it's showing me this. And the Emperor's coming. Like both of you have, there's someone there who's not showing that, but someone saw you, I'm losing my words here. Someone saw you, my Gemini, doing something, or you saw someone doing something. Just remember, do not forget what Spirit is showing you. Don't try to remove that out of your head. Like, it's like if you see someone doing something while they were with someone else, that just remember that they'll do the same thing. Okay? So if you've seen a pattern, get out of it. Try to disconnect from this connection. Okay? Or my cross watchers, if you've seen that, if you're the one that is having some love and caring, feeling for one of Gemini, a Gemini in particular, just know that, you know, um, If you have someone and that you're not talking about, you're not showing, they know. And that is a no-no for them. Like they want to be the only one. The emperor is here twice. So this is not a shit. This is a man who's just like a man. He has everything. It's just not about to be uh, shared or share a woman with someone else. However, if you have been the one who been in a third party and you were hiding it, or you feel or you think that people don't know about it, let me tell you something. People know about it. And that person in particular who doesn't want to talk to you, who's avoiding you, she knows about it. Five of Pentacle in the reverse is like you really cannot hide, you cannot lie. There's no way to go around that, or there's no way to go around it. There's no way to go about it, you know? And so I I'm trying to see what is going on with you, Gemini. What is going on in your relationship? Like you're not seeing things clearly. You're making poor decisions, some of you, or you're allowing too much of your boundaries to be lifted. And so, wrong energies or people who are not really emotionally available are connecting to you, or just the people that want to take something out of you. King of Pentacles is in a reverse. So there's definitely a resource, a value that you give to others. Now they're just coming right at you and try to take that out of you, and you don't even see it. You're blinded. Eight of Swords. But I feel that you don't want, this situation is not going to end right now. This, even if it's November, I think you're going to be dragging this for a few more weeks, maybe more, because you're just so adamant about your position, as if you don't want, you want to have what you want, and it's not available in the format that you want it to be in your relationship, your business. It could be a business deal that you have made with some investors. You have invested money and you may want to back out of it, sell whichever, but you can't really. You're gonna have to, this gonna have to continue. It could be a marriage. Now you both know that you're divorcing, but you can't start or initiate the process now. You're gonna have to. There's something here, and the whole time is for you to see the truth behind the veil, because, like I said, it's a period of retrograde for you, my Gemini. So you have to put your researcher hat on and go beyond the face value. It's in Scorpio, so a lot of things are secrets about the secret that you think you're holding from other people, and the secret that other people are holding about you. Maybe you try hard to hide your secret, not realizing that everybody else knows it. And I always say this because, it's true. And I realize that also when you work hard and to try to make something normal, or you're trying to not to make something obvious, and you're hiding something. But that is like the moment where you make the most mistakes. And see, people will tell you they'll know, but you won't see that in their face, the reaction, right? It's always poker face. So you'll try to see what people know, but trust me, they know. Okay, especially the best way to see is when people try to avoid you. They're not really as supportive, because I see there's some people that are trying to, or you're filtering the people in your life. Some people are definitely exiting. And some people you're just keeping close. You just don't know what mask they have on. And you have some good two-faced people, by Gemini. So you have to really know, because I feel that is your best intention. You have to be looking for your best intention, because someone may not be looking for your best intention. Someone may be thinking that you don't have good intention. See, it's just like you have people around you that are coming from a different uh, way of thinking. You know, they're people with very different views and vision. And it's like just, it could clash with you because a lot of assumptions are made. And in terms of your relationship, like you have to make sure that the people that are around you are very strong for you. They will defend you. They understand you because, you know, you might need them. You might need them to support something that you in a right position for. But I'm going to end this reading here for you, my Gemini. Let me know how this resonated with you. Until next time, sending lots of kisses. Love you.